I'm at El Rancho's. I'm at El Rancho's.
All right, we're back. It's Thursday. Circling Back podcast. Welcome. Producing, as always, is Randall Trimbacki.
Hi, Dave.
How you doing?
I am doing just all right, I guess. You know, how about I start off on a positive note, then a non-positive? First of all, I'll be the first to wish Dylan a happy birthday.
Oh, thanks, Randy.
That's today.
Today's my birthday, man.
Wow.
Yeah, 42 years young.
42.
Getting up there.
Looking good.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Well, that was really nice of you to be the first.
Yes, I
And
am
for the
first.
negative,
One, I'm drinking out of the hot dog mug for you.
that's kind.
Oh, that's very cool.
In reality, I just I forgot my water bottle.
What are you drinking, by the way?
Oh, this is some pre-brew coffee.
It means water. That's what we call water. He calls water.
I'm going to call you out a little bit. I haven't seen you drink out of any of the spooky mugs this season yet. We got the Jason one, the spooky bitch mug.
What are you doing?
The truth is, I've been consuming my Bing Bong early in the morning. When I
Interesting.
get here, I'm already caffeinated. So, you know what? I'll. It's not too late. I will get the spooky shit out.
Yeah.
It's a matter of when he's been consuming his Bing Bong.
Yeah.
That's fair. Stone Creek is a great Bing Bong. And for the bad news is we are having audio issues for the live stream. So if it happens, just call it on the chat. And I got a Band-Aid on something that needs stitches. But if you're listening at home on the pod, you're fine.
Band-Aid on something that needs stitches. You get
All
it?
right. Yeah, I straight up thought you said jizz. I'm sorry. That's
Jizz.
what I thought you said, and I was very confused what was going on there. Stitches.
So yeah, we're just we're crossing our fingers that everything's great. But
You know what, Randy? I came in here before the show, and Randy was like, stressed Randy is very evident when you see him. And I was like, uh-oh. I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, audio, making a noise, squealing. What's the noise? It's like a squeal?
It was a squeal, so I switched it to a different source.
I mean, who hasn't dealt with that?
Yeah, exactly. So
I love consuming my favorite shows where there's just a squeal going on.
no squeal right now. There shouldn't be. So, but I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to have a great podcast.
That's
with
very
you
cool.
guys.
Here's the guy, birthday guy, Dylan Shivery.
Yes. Spent my morning volunteering at the elementary school where my son goes to school. It was fun run day, and my job was checking in all the parents, all the guests.
Oh.
Yeah. It was
Yeah?
fun. I had a good time.
Did you check him in?
I checked them in, man.
How they looking?
Good crop this year. Good crop of parents. What do you mean how they look?
I'm
They
just
look
asking.
parents.
I don't know,
They look
man.
like parents.
Is there anything, anybody notable, like any famous people?
No famous people. I'm probably the most famous one. Most famous parent there.
Did they know it
which
was
is
your birthday?
Really sad.
Did you have a little pennant where like people could go pin dollar bills on you for your birthday?
Some of Parks' friends' parents knew that it was my birthday. I don't know how. I guess I don't know. But
Probably
they
listen
knew,
to the show.
They knew.
Probably listen
I
to
hope
the show.
they don't listen to the show.
Why?
This is an immature sophomore just embarrassment of a
What?
show.
We're extremely
Come on.
mature now. 42
We've got a football
spankings.
man on the show today.
We do. We got a big time football guy.
Can I introduce him?
Please do.
People probably already know this, but Taylor McHargue serves as a college football analyst for CBS Sports and ESPN, drawing on his experience as a former Rice Owls quarterback to break down plays and share broadcast insights. His posts often spotlight creative schemes, game-winning moments, and the excitement of lesser-known matchups in conferences like Conference USA. He balances professional commentary with humorous takes on parody and
Does he?
rivalries while supporting causes such as breast cancer awareness. Ladies and gentlemen, Taylor McHargue.
Where did you find that
Con-
bio?
What?
Did ChatGPT come up with that?
Conference
No.
champion Rice Owl quarterback.
There we go,
by the
indeed.
way.
Welcome.
Thank you guys for having me. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Dylan.
And teammate of a good friend, Klein.
Oh, I didn't want to
Klein
steal his
Koob.
thunder, but yeah,
Klein
that's true.
Koob.
That's right. What's up, man?
Hey, thank you guys for having me, man. Place looks great.
Yeah. Also, he's also our real estate guy.
That's right.
Dylan, you got a bone to pick with him over that. Go ahead.
I think it's more you guys have a bone.
I don't have a bone.
Someo's got a bone. Is
That's
it Brett?
fine. Let's have
Is
it.
it Brett's bone?
It's probably Brett.
It's all
He's not
Brett.
here, so
All
let's
right,
blame it on Brett.
All right, here's the bone.
We'll say Brett and Will.
Seems like Dylan does.
Here's the bone. No. You don't make me do this. No, you told us that after we got the lease here that you would take us out for a round.
We're
of
still
golf.
supposed to play at Lions,
Okay.
and we haven't done that yet.
We haven't done it.
No, it's
We've
100% on me,
Yeah, we've been here since 20
and it's
22?
still gonna happen.
22.
So when do you want to go?
Hey, dude, I'm ready.
Yeah, for sure,
I'm
All
dude.
right, we're gonna make it happen. I do owe you that.
It should be easy to
We're
get
just
us all
kidding.
scheduled for like a round of golf, you know?
At this
We
point-
had it scheduled, and then I think you backed
At
out.
this point, let's just wait for the next time.
It's
we
very
have to
similar
use
to
it.
our, when you said you could throw it further than I could, and
Right.
there was a technical difficulty or
This is on
weather.
me. This is my fault
Yes.
somehow. It did rain. It was raining heavily
pouring
that
rain.
day.
I thought y'all actually did.
We started it, and it was like drizzling. Like, okay, let's try to get this in because there was a big cell moving in, and then the cell hit hard,
And we got
and
out
we had
there.
to call it.
Um,
But we got a
Which
few
you would
tosses
win
in.
that. If we did that today, you would win that.
You think so?
I think, yeah.
did you see the video of him throwing against Bortles
No.
from back in the
Bortles
day?
got me.
Well,
Turns out Bortles.
that's okay.
He's very big.
He's huge.
He's a big guy.
Huge man.
Yeah.
AFC Championship
Also,
game.
the ball wasn't regulation. Though. It was rubber, and I couldn't get a good.
The one that you threw with Bortles?
Yeah.
Why? He didn't have a.
You would think that guy just like travels around with a ball, right? He doesn't.
You know,
Huh.
I don't think he travels around with a football.
Dude, you have to.
He just has to hold it at all times. People are walking by trying to slap it out of his hands.
I don't mean like walk around with it, but like throw one in the truck.
That was the day
He
we
was-
were in. That was in Ponte Vedra.
He
We
was
were going
playing
to the
at the
Players
time.
Championship. He was. You're
He hadn't
right.
retired yet.
And we were going to the Players Championship that day, and so was he. And he showed up. Like the PGA Tour people brought him by our condo, and he was just. I mean, he was hammering beers.
Yeah.
He was hammering beers. He was going to the golf tournament, and they were going to escort him around like a VIP, which he was. He was the man in Jacksonville at that time. So he did not have a football on his person. I think the tour came up with the ball, and they brought that little.
Yeah, they just drove down to like the local, I don't know,
Grabbed a
sporting goods store.
Franklin rubber football.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's tough.
But he did get me.
That's all right.
It's
though.
okay.
That's
It's okay.
Yeah. So welcome, Taylor.
Thank you. Good to be here. Long time coming. I'm fired up. I'm glad this worked out.
You got any bones to pick with Dylan or any of us?
You got something, man?
Man, I'm sure I do, but nothing that I would air publicly. No, of course not.
I don't see you
Love
on the trail
guys.
anymore because I moved. by the way.
Well, and I also am not on the trail anymore.
Oh, okay.
So that's also that.
I used to see him on the trail a lot.
All the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was he always popping top?
100%.
Yeah,
With
I
the
would.
dog,
Yeah.
putting out the vibes.
You know,
There's no doubt.
Yeah.
the only way to catch bees is with a little bit of honey, you know?
What are you referring to exactly?
I don't know. Just conversation with people like Taylor.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think I can't believe this is the first and only time you've been on the show.
First time. Long time coming.
Klein's been on the
Could be
show.
a recurring thing.
Would love it. I mean, I live 10 minutes from here.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's where you will be useful for this program.
I wanna be
We love
useful.
ball. We love ball.
Yeah.
We talk ball. Do we know ball? Kinda. You know?
I mean, with like, we were talking about Texas earlier. You definitely know more about Texas than I do. But if you want to get into like the weeds on Group of 6 Mountain West football, you want to talk these Tuesday night games and
You had a
why
banger
people
the
are
other
playing
night,
on
dude.
Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah, we had an overtime game on Tuesday night.
Law Tech.
But yeah, we get into whatever.
So you're a certified ball knower. Can I is that
Sure.
fair?
Yeah. I mean, I it's that's kind of what I get paid
You're
for.
an analyst.
Yeah.
And a former football player.
Once upon a time.
Yeah.
Conference champion.
This guy won the fucking conference. Starting
right.
quarterback.
That's right.
You don't see that every day.
Rice is a good school, smart guy school, Randy.
Smart guy school. Randy, you couldn't get in.
I couldn't get in. I
couldn't
didn't
get in
apply.
either.
I think I could get in.
You think you could
Randy
get in?
could get in.
I had
It's a
pretty
good school,
I had
Randy.
pretty good test scores, and I had a
He tests
I
well.
had a
got into
4.3.
Wow.
You had a 4.3
Mm-hmm.
You
Pretty
know,
good.
on a 4-point scale?
On a 5-point scale.
well, when I do apply to Rice, I'll be sure to drink a bunch of Stone Creek coffee before doing so.
Yeah. You gotta get dialed in.
I'm drinking it right now.
They sent us a new package,
New product alert.
new product alert. They sent, you see right here is the Oktoberfest.
That's
blend.
the Oktoberfest, but
which
also
I
their
can't
Control
wait.
Freak. They got the Control Freak that they hit us with.
Okay.
That's the one you can dial in the caffeine.
Yes.
So you got
they have a
zero.
caffeine free 0%, and then 20, 40 up to in 20% increments up to 100.
It's crazy.
So like maybe it's afternoon, you want coffee, you want a coffee fix, but you don't want to get wired.
Yeah.
Maybe hit it with that 40.
Maybe.
See how that does for you.
I go like the hardest all the time. Doesn't matter what time it is.
Yeah,
That's
you're,
just
you're
what
a
I'm
pedal
on.
to the metal kind of guy.
That's me.
Yeah.
But that's me. I'm diff.
Yeah.
Right now I'm drinking the cold brew. We got a video that maybe we'll post. It's us unboxing. Or no, what were we doing? We were putting the cold brew
We were,
in the pitcher. It's a really exciting video. You're gonna love it. People love that kind of stuff.
Yes.
But I'm drinking it right now. It's just their cold brew. It's the light roast. It's phenomenal. Stone Creek coffee. I mean, I don't want to like go back over the coffee that absolutely embarrassed you yesterday because it's your birthday and it would be rude
Thank
to
you.
do so. But they basically poured you out over your pour over take.
yeah, POUR poured me out.
But here's the deal. If you can visit stonecreekcoffee.com, you should do so and use code WASHED for 20% off your first order plus free shipping over $50. Trust your morning mug to the Milwaukee team who's been sourcing, roasting, and brewing for over 30 years. We got to get up there. I'm really pushing for this. I want to get the boys up to Milwaukee. Stone Creek Coffee, made by people who care deeply about optimizing variables. Again, visit stonecreekcoffee.com. Use code WASHED for 20% off your first order plus free shipping over $50. My first question for Taylor. When you go through college football analyst school, do they just give you like a cool pair of tennis shoes to wear with your suit? Or like what? Or do you bring that from home? How does that go?
Okay, this is like I feel like controversial. What are y'all's thoughts on the suit with whatever kind of, whether it's Jordans, Dunks, sneakers in general? Because I feel like this is there's a lot of people that are like, if you're in a suit, you need to be in dress shoes.
To me, it's like you're at a wedding, and then like you're a few drinks in, and then the dance floor gets fired up. Like, all right, I'm gonna take off my
Okay, so you're
my
two shoes at the
Oxfords.
wedding,
and it's
two
like
pair.
these are my dancing
Got it.
sneakers to go along
Okay.
with my suit.
So you think if I'm wearing Dunks with a suit,
That's just what that's
okay.
just the look I imagine.
Okay. I'm going to be transparent. I have been critical of this look, but most of it is the fact that just everyone
It's
seems
the
to
analyst
do
look.
it.
Yeah.
Everyone does it, but like when they're like standing there, like I say you're part of this too.
You're part of the problem too.
It's just funny because like whenever I see like they'll post like a pregame gram, it's like, oh, me and Bryce on the call today.
Yep.
There's always a look, and it's like y'all think y'all are getting away with something, and you kind of are because you're doing something with the shoe that most people aren't able to do. Like if you wear a suit to like court or to work or wherever.
Yeah, you're not doing that.
No, you're not doing that. But it's like,
course.
But it's the
it's
guys.
bad. It's sneaky bad boy behavior.
It's the guys in the studio too, like ESPN.
The studio
You
analysts.
turn
Oh,
on
100%.
ESPN and they're talking. They're
Yeah,
put it on the
Orlovsky's in
screen.
there with the
Yeah,
he's
it's
got the-
Orlovsky.
I'll
Exactly.
just issue the firm take. I don't like it regardless. Same thing. I agree. I'm old man take should be dress shoes.
There's
Wow.
a lot of people that agree with you,
And-
I hear that completely. My thing, so most people when they do a game, they don't sit, right?
You're on your
You have
feet.
better energy when you're on your feet, and when you're standing there for total pregame, the whole thing for like 5 hours. The sneakers are actually just more comfortable. Now,
This is a great
the
point.
counter to that is like go buy some freaking Cole Haans that are like basically tennis shoes at this point anyway. So I get it from like a style perspective. I get both sides. There's a lot of people that think that it's a terrible look.
You know the tennis shoe Cole Haan that you're referring to
Yeah.
that looks like a
sneaker.
It's trying to get away with something it's not.
Yeah.
I would much rather see somebody in some like Jordan retros
Okay.
in a suit than those
Got
because I think those are like stand out to me more.
Yeah.
Cole Haan's my dude. I think I was
No free
80% that I didn't like it, and then I got radicalized after the Ryder Cup. I'm like 100% I don't like it.
Well, that was terrible.
Yeah.
Because the Ryder Cup, and I completely agree with you there. That to me is like the same level of you go to like a black tie wedding, you're not going to do that. It's the same thing. You're taking the group photo for the Ryder Cup. You represent the United States, and you're standing there in white sneakers they were in a black suit or a blue suit.
It was bad.
It was terrible.
It was bad.
So
And
I
we
agree with you
lost.
on
I don't know
that
if you saw that. We lost.
But like midweek CUSA, I think it's.
You're right, dude. Okay, I didn't even think about your
it's
standing.
completely accepted. I mean, everyone does it. It's not like you don't stand out amongst a group of guys who are doing this.
The thing that my hot take on this, that like you see some, not all the time, like Hoka's.
Oh my god,
that drives
Come
me nuts.
on,
If it's like
dude.
a running shoe,
What
but
are you
you're in a
doing?
suit,
Hoka's with the 3-inch heel that no one
like,
needs.
but specific to this, right, where you're doing a game
no,
and you're in a
that's
suit,
bad. I haven't
but you're
seen
wearing
it.
Yeah,
Hoka's.
that's
I haven't
tough.
seen the Hoka
That one,
look
I don't.
yet.
I'm not as big on that.
Dude, if it was me, I'd hit him with the Skechers slide in that you don't have to bend down. Like you just pop your foot and the heel goes in automatically.
Those are kind of gangster. I like those.
They're not really gangster.
No, they're not.
Okay,
That's what I would go with.
I might get married in Heelys if that works, though. That's like kind of look.
Do you still have the fake Heelys?
I
you
do,
bought?
I
You bought
do.
roller shoes a while back.
They were
Like Temu
crowdfunded.
brand
Yeah,
Heelys?
they were roller shoes that they kind of like collapse out into quads, and they are extremely unstable. So some people we crowdfunded all these shoes. I'm like, I'm gonna tear something if I try them on. They're ridiculous.
Yeah, those were not good.
They're off-brand bulls too.
What is the process for becoming a analyst?
So the analyst is almost always a former player or coach, right?
Makes sense.
And, at the highest level, like Herb Street or Troy Aikman, those are guys that if they played at a really, really high level, then they're going to go straight to doing a really high-level game. I was not. I'm not a gold jacket guy. I wasn't didn't win a Heisman.
Conference
So
champion.
Conference USA champion. But I started out doing SWAC conference games, and it's the same thing if you're trying to get recruited, right? You have a little highlight tape of your stuff, send it to ESPN and CBS and Fox, get ignored for a while, and then get a little bit better and prove yourself, and games get a little better. And I think the biggest thing, play-by-play guys, right? So like a Joe Buck, most of the time that person goes to school for it. They went to like Syracuse or Missouri or whatever for journalism. The analyst though is like you joke, like, do you get like trained for this? You don't. Like they just stick you in there, and there's all these, behind in like the truck and everything. They've got all the like the verbiage and kind of the behind the scenes stuff that you don't know. You just get in there with a headset and you're like, start talking ball. Like literally.
Do they tell you? So like after a play, well, play-by-play guy explains what's going on. Like, okay, you have like 10 seconds to talk about what you just saw. Like, how does that work?
Yeah, the rule of thumb is just like get out of the way before the next play, right?
Okay.
So the play-by-play is the what, right? Down and distance, what's happening. And then after the play stops, that's the analyst window to say, why did they do that? Why did that happen? And you just got to get out of the way before the next play, because that's where, if you're the play-by-play, you're like, I need to say down and distance, new quarterback, whatever. And you just don't want to be talking into that person.
Are you watching the live action on the field, or are you watching the telecast, or a combination of both?
Watch live and then verify with your monitor.
Okay.
So, like, if you get a replay, you don't want to be caught watching because there's a little bit of a delay on your monitor.
Okay.
And the big one is like field goals, which every now and then you'll have one where somebody's like, it's good. And it's like 10 feet wide, right?
Because they're watching.
They were watching the monitor.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Interesting. Do you have any like signature bits that you've worked in? Or is there
No,
is there
it's
something
funny.
you've,
When
like,
I started
floated
doing
out
this,
there?
I had buddies that were like, "What's gonna be your shtick? Like, are you gonna wear like a spinny bow tie or something?" Like,
You could do that.
Not really my
Zany
my
guy.
thing,
No, that wouldn't suit you, man.
No, honestly, not really. I try to, I take it seriously, but you got to make sure that it's entertaining too, because like you can't. It's still football. Like you don't want to be overbearing, too serious. But no, I don't have like a tagline or like a.
You don't bring your golden retriever to set with you every game.
I don't get to ride around on the PJ and
Yeah.
take a car from Eugene to Dallas. PJ down there with my
Yeah.
dog. I'm not quite there yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Now here's a guy.
That's good.
Collins
That's
Collinsworth.
good. Hey, that's good.
Pretty
man.
good.
Yeah. Is there any like tropes, cliches you try to avoid? Like you're like, I'm not gonna say here's a guy.
I think all of the cliches in general, I try to avoid. Like anything that just sounds like, well, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like, just don't be so obvious. But
Yeah.
the flip side of that is like you don't want to be, I got to prove that I'm a ball knower. Like if you get in there talking into the weeds on like scheme and the three techniques doing this, you're like anybody watching home's like, come on, you don't
Like,
need to.
If you see like a receiver who bigger guy and may not like he's out there and he's just blocking hard, like you know what I mean, and that's kind of his thing.
Like, you run it in around to this guy's side because he's just gonna fucking plant the guy in front of him.
Like that guy, that type of receiver.
The no block, no rock guy
Right.
on the outside. Like, yeah. You got to call that guy out.
Yeah.
If
like,
it's the Wildcat
this
package and he
guy-
comes into the game to seal the edge,
Yeah.
Wait, do you have can you mark up the screen?
Telestrator.
Let's
Yes.
fucking go.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
you
my favorite thing.
Now watch this guy block out here. Watch
That's my
this. He's
favorite
gonna-
thing. I love it.
I bet you do. That
I
was
want to
fun.
go. I would do it every play if they let me, but they don't want me to do that.
That might become a little much.
That's a little much. If like
Yeah.
every play, you're like,
Yeah.
no, I want you to watch this.
That
guy
would
right
be
here.
fun. It'd be super tempting to just use that every play.
Do you get, so I know you do like a coach's call that you're a part of, but like do you get to meet with any of the players before the game, or
It depends. If it's a bigger game, yeah. So like this week, and it's an FCS game, but it's the number 1 versus number 2 team, North Dakota State, South Dakota State, Dakota Marker. These teams are as good as it gets in FCS.
Yeah.
And up there, that's as good a football as in like the Idaho, North Dakota, South Dakota region. Like these are big deal. This game's a big deal.
Carson Wentz.
We will
Right.
talk with some of the players for South Dakota State because we're going to Brookings. North Dakota State, we're doing everything on Zoom. And then some schools don't want you to talk to their players. You know, some schools are like, hey, you're getting just this time with the coaches, but you're not talking to the kids. So it depends. Most everybody's pretty good, though. You know, you don't really have schools very often that are like lying to you about starting quarterback or whatever. Sometimes it happens, but most of the time not.
I've always had a question. How much do you have to study the players' names beforehand? Because it seems like people calling out they do so well just based on the number.
Yeah. The biggest thing on our boards, so like if you watch a game, if they show the booth, they've got these massive boards that have all the stuff on it. They have a lot of times next to a name, like especially like Samoan names, for example, that like you really got to practice those because I'm not used to saying them. A lot of times if you're not Samoan, they're like the most challenging names to say. You got to practice them, number one. And number two, you've got it hyphenated where like how does it actually sound versus what does it look like? Like Cajun names as well. If it's like ends in a tro or a go and it's AUX, right? Like, well, a lot of times if you're from the Northeast, you may not have ever seen that before. So it's on your board for like exactly how to say it.
Or if there's like, I don't know, like a bunch of random non-consecutive E's.
Just E's that don't make any sense in someone's
I
last
still
name.
don't think I know how to say it.
Yeah, what's going on there?
It's pretty easy. It's just chivalry.
Chivalry.
I tell people the word chivalry without an L.
See that? I would write it down next to your name. I would have it as chivalry just to remind me like this is how you say it.
Yeah.
Trying to think all the fun ways they could screw your name up.
I've heard
It'd be a
them all.
Chev.
Yeah,
I would be a Chev guy. Initially looking at your thing.
Chevalier.
Chevalier.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody says my name right. I'm glad you got it right. Everybody says the UE.
I had to tell him he didn't know.
That's okay.
I had to use Grok.
Is that
Twitter
AI
that
bio
component.
came from?
It is.
Incredible.
Every guest gets Grokked.
And they're usually pretty confused. Yeah.
It goes
That's
on.
great. I mean, that was good.
I mean, that's the AI tool I'm leveraging these days.
I don't know where the humor. I don't think I'm like a
You got
funny
some
on
humor.
social media.
Surely you have
No, you
something.
do.
Surely you can get a laugh here and there.
You're no Dylan Shivery, but
Yeah,
you're a funny guy.
You do have a banger tweet pretty regularly.
Well, thank you.
I mean, I feel like
on
once.
Twitter.
So does Will. I feel like once a month I will look up and like, and you. Sorry,
No, I'm fine.
No, he's fine.
I don't tweet much, man. You know me. I just be chilling. You know me. No, go ahead. Guess I'm doing. It's his
I'm just
birthday.
gassing up. Yeah,
it's
we
his
appreciate
birthday.
it, man.
Yeah, that's why you
He's
gotta-
32.
you gotta be
What?
nice.
32.
32. Yeah.
Did you hear about this one? You probably did. What pod did I talk about the lady who guessed my age, or the lady who was like couldn't believe I was 41?
I was like, it's 3 or 4 ago, I want to say.
So it was like a swim lessons. There's another mom who just met, and we were talking, and she's younger, and she's like, "Wait, how old are you?" And I was like, "I'm 41." She's like, "Really?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!" What's she about to say?
Like, you look 29.
She goes, "You look." She's like, "I would have guessed 38." I was like, "Okay."
That's not. That's
I mean,
not
like,
so,
thanks.
so
I mean, that's-
different.
It's the margin of error.
Yeah.
Guessing.
He looked
age.
just like that when he was 38, by the way.
Yeah, I was like, "Thanks." Was looking for 35, but no, that's really cool. Awesome stuff. Look forward. Maybe we should do like a play date with the kids sometime now. No, it was just a thing that I totally let go and I don't think about at all.
Yeah, at all.
You know, it's
Doesn't
fine.
linger.
No, man, I'm not bringing it up 3 weeks later. You want to get into some tortilla talk?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
You want to let's knock out Tavala.
Knock it out. Because
That's your job, dude.
Oh, Jesus. All right, birthday boy. Tavala. Where would we be without our Tavalas? Probably cooking, boringly
It's a
cooking.
smart oven.
Smart oven.
It's a smart oven that connects to Wi-Fi.
Air fryer.
It's an air fryer. It's a toaster oven.
That's huge.
It steams. It broils. It kind of does everything. And like I said, it's a smart oven. You connect it to Wi-Fi. There's an app.
It's crazy.
They send you meals. They have a meal subscription plan too. And guess what? It comes with a QR code. Your smart oven will scan the code, and you put your food in, and it'll do everything it needs to do without you having to touch anything. It cooks it perfectly.
The technology's crazy. I didn't realize
the
it
tech
did
is
all
there.
that. When I opened that box and saw that there was like a card with like a Wi-Fi thing and all this, I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's next level, man. It's that new
The
dish.
the chicken teriyaki and broccoli. Do you have that one yet?
That's when I had that one.
Delightful and healthy.
Yeah.
It's not just for their meals. Tavala's smart oven, you can also use it to scan store-bought groceries like Eggo waffles, Pillsbury cinnamon rolls, Amy's frozen meals, to name a few. and it knows how to cook them too. Didn't you do some sweet potatoes?
I did some sweet potatoes. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I air fried some sweet. I mean, first time I've ever air fried anything. It was surprisingly very simple.
It's crazy the tech is there.
The tech is nuts, dude.
Can you put a little olive oil right?
This thing also just looks kind of sexy on your countertop. It's a
Yeah.
sexy little bitch. Yeah.
You gotta. Yeah, it is. It
It's a
is.
sexy
That's-
little John.
That's how I would describe it as well. For a limited time, because you're a circling back listener, you can save up to $300 on the Tavala Smart Oven when you order meals over six times by heading to tovala.com/CB and use our code, which is CB as well. It's up to $300 when you head to tovala.com/CB. Use promo code CB one last time. That's TOVALA.com. Make sure you use our code CB for up to $300 off the Tavala Smart Oven. With Tavala, dinner's taken care of.
Wow. Beautiful.
Dylan says it's a sexy little bitch.
Clip
God,
that.
dude, it kind of is, man.
I mean, it's just a... yeah, you're right. It is. So tortillas, though.
You hear about this tortilla situation out Lubbock way?
I mean, I don't. Number one, played at Tech, wild fan base. Okay,
Indeed.
I mean, and y'all have been there too.
Dylan knows this quite well. They usually
They
have something to say.
harass me. Yeah.
They harass Dylan.
Well, what'd you do? Did you?
I'm
deserve
a
it?
Texas fan.
He's a Texas
and
fan.
They hate Texas more than anybody else. And here's what I respect about Tech fans.
Okay,
They talk a lot of shit.
no doubt.
Historically, haven't been great.
Tremendous shit talkers.
They
Not
talk-
conference champions,
they
at
will-
least Big 12.
They talk almost more shit after a loss. They don't shut. You'd think they'd
They
be
are
humbled by it. They're like,
unfazed by
I
a
don't
loss.
fucking care.
That's
like,
correct.
fuck you. I hate you. I hate your team.
But you have to respect that,
You
right?
do.
Where like now that they're good, it's the same. I mean,
Yeah.
you're getting the same intensity.
They're
Yeah.
just emboldened
Doesn't
now.
matter.
Yeah. It's
I think they're trying to. The tortilla deal was fun and lighthearted until a pocket knife got thrown on the field, and then it's like, I don't know. They're trying to clean that up. They got a chance to probably be a playoff team this year. So
Can
don't
I
know.
can I correct you? Because they're going to come for your ass too, and I don't
Let's
want
hear
that to happen. But the pocket knife was mistake,
so
right?
a video came out.
Yeah.
That showed someone. They played Kansas, right?
Yep.
It was Kansas.
An assistant coach dropped a pocket knife, like tossed it out. Another coach comes up and picks it up and is like, "What the fuck is this?"
It was not thrown.
False flag.
I don't know how accurate.
Allegedly.
The video is not super clear.
Got
Just
it.
wanted to say that there is some gray area
There is-
before
There's
the,
some perfect.
the
They-
Lubbock
they are going to
Mafia.
come for me
Yeah.
now for this.
our friends south of the loop go for our friend Taylor.
That's okay.
Either way, though, we're talking about tortillas, man.
I mean, I always liked that tradition. I thought it was kind of
I
endearing.
think it's great.
But whatever. It's the fact that a AD has to start a press conference about how they're not going to throw tortillas is like kind of perfect.
It was
sums up college football.
hilarious. He was so like serious about it, and he was like,
Yeah,
"This
it's
is on me.
Yeah, we got to be better.
I encourage.
We got to
it.
be better." We're like, again, just like, wait,
We're talking about tortillas,
right? Right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the NBA's got the mafia tied
Yeah,
into it.
they're not
We're not
passing out.
college football's not that.
They're not passing out brass knuckles as you enter the stadium. These are tortillas. You know?
Yeah, that's good. Brass knuckles.
If
That was the
first-
thing in like eighth grade.
First
we're like-
20,000 fans get free brass knuckles.
Get free
when you-
brass
yeah.
knuckles.
I feel like everybody had. This might be me outing my friends, but everybody had like a friend or a friend's friend who like his dad had like brass knuckles in his closet or something. It was like,
We didn't have that rumor.
oh.
I don't think I ever dealt with that.
Shout out to my buddy Will. He actually had brass knuckles. I don't know why he had those. Why his parents let him have them, but he
don't
did.
need 'em.
I was like, dude, what are we gonna do with these? I don't
That's
think we're
from
getting.
school?
That's some real mafia shit.
He never brought them to school. He just had them like in case. I don't know, dude. Anyway,
Better to have them and not need them.
that's a great point.
You know,
Randy's sword guy.
I do. I have two
He has
swords.
swords.
Well, I have one sword, and then I also house Brett's sword. I am the weapon master
Wow.
for Brett.
Were you a big fan of Joe Burrow giving his linemen swords?
I was. That was sick.
Yeah. I actually thought that was pretty cool. And they were like real samurai swords.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Y'all need one of those in here.
We do.
Why
That's
don't
one
we
thing
have-
this-
yeah,
one
we
thing
do.
this studio does not have.
Samurai sword would really hit.
You see our Sign Arts jersey we got?
That's awesome. I
Kinda
love that.
Pretty cool.
Our boy Adam sent that to us.
What's
You wanna hear
going on with Arch?
Do you want to hear my Arch story?
I do.
I have one Arch story.
Let's hear it.
Greatest. That family is incredible. I mean, first off, so I've worked there at the Manning camp for like 10 years. They are incredible. I haven't ever told really anybody this story. So 2 years ago, we are in Thibodeau, which is where the camp is, and we're at dinner the last night, and Garrett Gilbert, former Texas quarterback, we're standing there talking, and I've known we're not like, we're not like, I'm not texting Arch, right? But like he knows I've been around them long enough through the camp, knows that I'm in Austin. So I'm standing there talking to Garrett Gilbert, and Arch turns around and starts talking with us, and he's like, "Hey, Garrett, are you going back to Austin tomorrow?" He's like, "No, I live in Dallas now." He looks at me, he's like, "Are you going back to Austin?" I was like, "I am." He's like, "Do you want to ride?" I was like, "What, are you driving?" He's like, "No, we got Quinn's plane." Quinn had his, I don't think it was NetJets, but
Some
whatever his
sponsorship.
sponsored, I don't know how many hours he got. So I got a little ride home with just me, Quinn, and Arch. I was like, we get to the FBO in Houma, Louisiana, and people are like taking pictures of them, and they're looking at me. And I'm like, give me the phone. I'll take the picture.
Fuck's this
I
guy?
get it. That's how it is
I'm
hanging
gonna
out with
ruin
Dylan.
your picture.
That's how it is going on to 6th Street with Dylan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my
sorry.
Arch story.
That's sick.
That's great.
College kids, man.
Quinn's getting
What did
the
you guys
start.
talk about on the plane?
Nothing. They went to sleep immediately.
Really?
And I was like looking at they had like snacks and drinks and everything, and I'm like, I want to act like the college kid, go nuts in here, but I didn't. I
That's
just
awesome.
listened to probably y'all's podcast.
What a guy,
Thank you.
man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
What a guy.
So Arch,
Yeah.
do you got any Arch related questions? You got the football man here.
He said before we started recording, I said, "What's your take on like what's wrong with the Texas offense and Arch?" So I'll ask you that now.
Yeah. Look, they are not as dynamic at receiver as last year. They are not basically across the board as good on the offensive line as they were last year. And when you can't run the ball, Arch is, I don't think it's nearly as bad as some people make it sound with Arch. He's also not playing nearly as well as I think we all expected him to. But a year ago in his starts against, and I get they weren't great teams, but against Mississippi State and UTSA, they were able to run the ball well. And when you got a young quarterback, I mean, that helps you tremendously, where a lot of his shot plays came off of either he was running the ball, pulled it and took off, or play action, Sark schemes somebody open, and there's somebody running kind of wide open. This year, the counter, kind of talk out of both sides of my mouth, he is missing throws that he should be making. And that happens basically every game. You can go all the way back to the Ohio State game where that last drive down the stretch, 3rd and 4th down, like he's got to hit those throws.
The shallow crosser he struggles with.
He is not throwing the ball well on stuff on the move. But there's even, like we were talking off air about the one at Kentucky where the tight end is kind of standing wide open and he misses him. So I still think he's got a tremendous upside. He's still young. He has not started a ton of college football games. That being said, yeah, he's not playing as well as I think we all expected him to. And Texas on offense, it sucks for Texas fans because you're not timing up what you wanted this offense to be with the defense that they have.
Right.
And this is not, in all likelihood, this is not a national championship team.
No.
I'm not sure that this is a playoff team. They got to run the table basically the rest of the way, and then I think they'd get in. But I don't think at 9-3 they get in.
No.
So, they're only a touchdown favorite right now on the road in Mississippi State. That's not an easy place to go play. So
Is they still shaping down there? Who's their quarterback? Is it still? I haven't followed them. They look good early on.
They still have Vandy. They still have Texas A&M. They still have Georgia.
Is Vandy
That's
at
tough.
Vandy or here?
It's
That's
in
here.
Austin. Texas is favored.
they may
That's-
be
I think that's next week. I think they're
They
3.5
may be a
point,
home dog to that one.
3.5 point favorites.
Who
right
are some
now.
quarterbacks that you like, lesser known?
Mm.
It doesn't have to be lesser known, but like
I mean, the guys that I think are playing the best right now, well, I would have said Dante Moore 2 weeks ago, but Mendoza at Indiana,
Yeah.
I think even Indiana's, what is he?
he's
Purdue.
not- he's a Purdue
Oh,
guy. He
I'm
hates
sorry.
Indiana.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Mendoza's been unbelievable. And I think what Indiana's doing, I mean, that program forever was horrendous. And then all of a sudden in 2 years, they've completely turned it around.
That's pretty
Mendoza's-
crazy.
I got one for you.
Yeah, let me hear it.
Put on like a GM cap right now.
Yeah.
Or a head coach or, combination of the two. Would you lean more toward let's go all out and recruit this 5-star quarterback who puts up crazy numbers in high school, high-profile kid, develop him for 2 years? Or would you do what seems to be working out really well for these programs, and it's just you go in the portal and get a guy who's already proved himself in college?
Yeah, I think it depends on who you are and how much NIL you have. So if you are Texas, I think you can do both. If you're Texas, you can afford to go recruit that guy, which let's use Arch as the example, and then you can go get somebody if you needed to out of the portal because you can pay them both. If you don't have the resources to do both, I would go get the guy out of the portal because you don't have, in the way that the portal works now, you could go get the 5-star and they could hate it. Even if you sign them to a 2-year deal, they redshirt 1 year, maybe they don't play great as a freshman, and then they're out.
Yeah.
If you've got to have it now,
collecting a lot of NIL
correct.
dollars at the same time.
If you got to have it now, there's enough examples of guys that come in, they get there for spring ball, and I think the new transfer portal window that's just 10 days in January, I think that's going to be great because you're going to get guys in for a full calendar year, and you're not going to have guys jumping in the spring semester where they get into I think it was in May and then they leave. I think that's going to be a big deal. But if it were me, if I was a college GM, I would lean more towards going to get a guy out of the portal if you were really confident in him.
You look at the top teams in the country right now. Julian Sands kind of an interesting because he transferred, but he did it before he really got any meaningful playing time. But I mean, Dante Moore, Mendoza's a transfer. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, from
Carson
Cal.
Beck. I know Miami just lost. Carson Beck obviously was a already proven guy.
Yep.
Mateer was a proven guy when he transferred to OU.
Yeah, I had Mateer last year and thought he was unbelievable when he was at Washington State and thought he was unbelievable. I actually think, I mean, he got hurt and it's unfortunate, but they've kind of stalled out on offense in the middle of the season. But he's a really good player. Simpson at Alabama was not a transfer.
He's a homegrown guy,
there, right?
Yeah, he's been.
He's been playing as well as anybody.
That's kind of the outlier.
It is,
and it's kind of a cool story. And I know everybody's probably still got Bama fatigue, but
especially at the quarterback position, it's becoming very rare for a guy to stick with his team from freshman throughout and become successful. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah, but if it does, it's pretty much at a place like Gunnar Stockton too at Georgia.
Right. Because if you do, play at a place like Washington State and you play really well, you're probably not going to stick around at Washington State.
No, it's pretty rare now. I mean, if you are that good, the money available to a top 10 transfer portal quarterback is just it's hard to hard to say no to.
What's it looking like for Rice?
Man, there's some it's not my news to share, but there's some stuff about Rice that will be coming out soon, big time stuff, but it really, Rice brought in a new coach last year, and look, I know your listeners. This is probably the most Rice football talk they'll get all year, so I'll keep it brief.
A lot of Houston people listening.
It is. I'm encouraged that they want to make sure that the program, whatever happens next in the conference realignment, they want to make sure that they're in a position to move up. So that's all you can really hope for, right? They don't want last administration. I think was just keep the thing alive, Don't get us in a scandal and win a few games here and there. New president, new AD, new head coach. I think they're doing a lot more for the program than they were 10 years ago.
And of course, they're changing the name of the stadium to Klein Kubiak Memorial Field.
Really? Yeah.
Memorial.
Memorial.
Well, it's just like a tip of the cap.
Oh, okay.
And the field itself is going to be Washed Field.
It's going to be Washed
Field at
undisclosed amount of money.
Kubiak Memorial Stadium.
To be clear, Klein is alive and well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Klein's doing great.
He's doing
Got
great.
to see him last weekend.
He was here.
Great.
We went to Matto Ranchos.
Matto Ranchos.
You might have heard of it.
Matto Ranchos.
We have sound effects.
I love that.
Yeah, we're big time, man.
But yeah, we had a nice little dinner with him. He's thriving. Klein.
Yeah.
Is he not? Kind of is.
Yeah, he's got a little one. Just turned 1, I believe.
Overall thoughts on the Big 12? We talk tech.
So I do a show every week for the Big 12, and it actually airs tonight, 6:00, True TV. It is a league that at the top I think is still really good, and at the bottom is really bad. And I think the challenge for the Big 12 moving forward, how do they get 2 teams into the playoff? I mean, they want really badly to get 2 teams in, and there's a chance that could happen this year, but you need basically some combination of Texas Tech, Arizona State, BYU, and Utah have got to keep winning. and then you need to get to the Big 12 championship with
One
2
loss.
losses,
Yeah.
maybe, and that's got to be your champion, and then whoever they beat has 1 loss. Like
Yeah.
we're getting in the weeds in October about the playoff, but
Arizona State, 2
Yep.
losses. One of the losses without Sam Levitt.
right.
So I think that I'm just thinking because I've been on them because they took down T-State. Okay. They took down Baylor. So I got to see the back-to-back weeks, and I'm like, oh, yeah, they're still really good. And
Yeah,
I feel
they
like
are.
nobody was really
and
talking
they should have
about
beat
them.
Mississippi State,
Should
which
have
is a
beat
place that I
Mississippi
think
State.
that loss is aging better than
On the road, right?
right. And Sam Levitt didn't play great, but Arizona State's still really good. I still think Texas Tech is the best team in the league. They didn't have Baron Morton last week, and still, they had a lead with a minute left in that game. So
Yeah, that was crazy.
I think BYU's pretty good. They got a freshman quarterback that wears number 47. If you're up late watching Bear
Sick.
Bachmeier, they got a really good defense. And then Utah, I think, is probably the 4th best team in the league. I don't think that's a playoff team. But, the Big 12, I will give them credit. And Brett Yormark, their commissioner, that league almost died. I mean, a few years ago when this whole thing was falling apart, what happened to the Pac-12 could have happened to the Big 12. And it didn't. They rallied and they picked up teams like Colorado, and they got the Arizona State, and Utah. And, I think it's an extremely entertaining league.
Yeah.
But, there's the
Pac-12
bottom of that league is really bad.
Pac-12's back, though, dude.
They are back.
You saw what's happening next year.
Let's go.
Those cats are going to the
Texas
Pac-12.
State, baby.
GJ.
Texas State and Washington State.
We're going to turn this thing around next Tuesday. Got James Madison, a good James Madison team at home. We're going to turn this little 3-game skid into
GJ's awesome.
Yeah, I love the guy. I've tried to get him on.
He's awesome.
Not tried that hard, but he's very busy as he coaches football.
Mhm.
But
Trying to get him on in the fall.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, dude, you just take a
You
day.
want to pop up here Tuesday at 4 o'clock?
We'll take you to Taco Deli, man. It's on us. No, but yeah, I mean, it's cool that we're gonna go next Tuesday. We're gonna be down there for that game. But yeah,
Love
they're going to Pac-12, which I know it looks a little different, but it's still cool.
So my main deal is with CBS Sports, and CBS Sports is now the main. They've got the contract with the Pac-12, so maybe have a little Texas State next year. We'll see.
Give you some insider info. I could tell you
yeah.
what bars to go to 20 years ago.
And
Yeah, dude, you got to check
Let's
this place
go.
out. It's not there anymore. But there is a Chimmy's, and that's all you need to know. There is a Chimmy's.
there is.
Yeah, we got Chimmy's on the square. That's
I didn't
cool.
know that. I've only been to Chimmy's in Lubbock.
It's one of those places where
Kinda
you
the
go,
same
you're
thing.
like, oh, this is fine.
Oh, we got to hit Jimmy's while we're there.
You want to hit Chimmy's?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Food's fine.
But margaritas, though.
Atmosphere.
You know your boy likes a margarita.
Yeah, I know you do.
What's the Dr. Pepper drink they have?
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't even know.
DP Shootout? Am I making this up?
Rainey's he's perked up.
We had Dr. Pepper shootout at Purdue. It's you pretty much it's 2 straws and you're trying to chug it with someone else.
Dr. Pepper, or is there
I
alcohol?
think
Like
it's
a Lady in the
alcohol in it.
Tramp, but it's a shot.
It's something like
That's
that.
how Dylan and I party.
DP Shootout is definitely a thing there.
It is a thing.
Okay.
It is a
We'll,
thing.
we'll experiment. We'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, it's the
Flush that out. Let me know.
It's a cocktail served at Chimmy's Cerveceria, a restaurant and bar in Texas known for its fun atmosphere. This is all off the dome. The drink is a mix of vodka, amaretto, and Coca-Cola, which gives its flavor similar to Dr. Pepper. That's misleading.
Okay, understood.
But it is a
actually
DP
thought
Shootout.
There was Dr. Pepper in it.
DP Shootout.
Got
Interesting.
it. All right.
How about that?
Shout out Chimmy's.
What other ball do you want to talk? You got any high-level ball questions?
If we're done with ball, we could go to round ball.
Otherwise known as basketball.
Yeah.
Mm.
Before we do, can we talk about our friends at Underdog Fantasy, speaking of?
Of course.
Fast breaks, buzzer beaters, block parties, they're back. They're so back. And Underdog is the best place to get in on all the action. NBA season for me kicked off last night. Not great. Wemby's good. You see that?
Yeah.
Good player.
He's a freak.
He's quite the freak. Playing on Underdog is easy. Just pick whether your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like points, rebounds, assists, and more. Get your picks right, and you could win up to 5,000 times your cash. Looking for some popular picks tonight. It's always fun to go higher or lower on Steph Curry. 25.5 tonight against the Denver Nuggets. I like that. Jokic tonight, 28.5 points. Higher or lower there. It's just fun. It's easy. Go check it out. Again, all you got to do, pick that and then download the app today. Use promo code STEAM. That's promo code STEAM. Score $100 in bonus funds or bonus entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code STEAM. Underdog. Make picks. Win money. Must be 18 or older, 19 or older in Alabama and Nebraska, 19 or older in Colorado for some games, 21 or older in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, Disclaimer. and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms. _DFS_.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. That's one take. That's real. That's not sped up.
Can you believe that?
Let's go.
A lot of people don't believe that, but it's true. All right. So we had some breaking news overnight.
Yes. Head coach, Chauncey Billups, head coach of the
Trailblazers
has been arrested by
NBA champion.
Arrested by the FBI.
Feds.
On some gambling charges.
Yeah. So we knew there was like this big probe, this investigation going on. You saw names getting like tossed out there. Dante Jones involved. And then today you find out like who else is involved. We've got a little mob.
Terry Rozier.
A lot of mob, actually.
So Terry Rozier, Damon Jones are the other two basketball names involved alongside Chauncey
Jones,
Billups.
yeah, excuse me.
Damon Jones, who I recently shared the story of. I saw Damon Jones at the same craps table at the Bellagio wearing the same exact outfit 1 year apart from each other. Anyway, apparently the guy likes to gamble.
Just lives at the table.
Same
Just
outfit.
lives there.
Yeah, some mafia ties. We got the Gambino family.
Yeah, so Chauncey Billups apparently like involved in these card games, these poker games.
Rigged poker games. So apparently one of their deals was like they would like, hey, come play poker alongside these NBA players or former.
Chauncey Billups.
I don't know if Terry Rozier was involved in the poker or not, but Chauncey Billups certainly was, allegedly. So these games, they had an automatic shuffler that would stack the decks in favor of, the house.
Yeah.
And they also had X-ray technology to read their opponent's cards. And so
that's not fair.
No, it's certainly not.
Good.
So that all came out. Not only that, but Terry Rozier, who plays for the
I don't know who his last team was.
Scary Terry. He plays for somebody.
He does play.
He's involved in this as well. And he was giving
the Heat.
He was providing information on the games in which he was playing. Like, hey, one of them was like, hey, take the under in this game on me because I am going to have an injury in the first quarter. 9 minutes into the game, he leaves the game. And so the under, of course, is going to hit. This is all coming out, and it's a big fucking deal.
Whenever a player like gets caught up in this, and then people start going back and watching like their lowlights, like their lowlight reel, and it's just like
the Terry Roziers.
That one is you're just watching, you're like, ooh, this is damning.
I saw one earlier, a game when he was just like playing, he was just throwing the ball directly to the other team almost. It was so bad, and airballing 3-pointers.
No pride whatsoever. Just like,
It's ugly.
Yeah.
That's obviously a lifetime ban situation. That this is all
I mean, the player prop stuff is insane. And I think you saw it some in baseball too, right? Where you had some of the pitchers. I think Cleveland had a pitcher involved in it where, exact same thing, telling his buddies, "Hey, I'm gonna whatever the under is."
Man, it's got to be the easiest thing to pull off. Like, hey, like if someone comes to you, like, hey, we want the under to hit here.
Right.
What's it worth to you?
Right.
Like, if these guys obviously make millions of dollars as it is, but at a lower level, like it's so easy to manipulate a game in favor of whoever wants you,
Do you think Adam Silver can survive this? There's no way, right?
I don't know.
That's a good question. I mean, like, as long as this is like part of society, gambling, and granted, we just did a read, like,
but
there's nothing you can do.
These
this
leagues
is going.
This
is a part of
sponsored
sports.
by DraftKings and all these other.
Yeah, I mean, the Chauncey Billups thing is like, okay. It's a card game. It feels like it's completely removed from his role as an NBA coach, right? It's just he was capitalizing on his name and notoriety.
Right,
now the in-game stuff from players, that's a thing. Like, has to be lifetime ban.
Of course.
Like
Totally.
you can't. I mean, like Pete Rose. You go back to that. Like you can't have any scintilla of evidence that might be going on. Because I mean, the Mavs fans, we still think the 2005 Finals was rigged. Like, absolutely.
Maybe that was involved here.
Let's talk about it. Let's open
get
up a
in it.
case.
I have like my White Sox. They were involved in a scandal back in like the early 1900s.
They were called the Black Sox. back
Yeah.
then.
That's
right.
That's right.
Exactly.
Shoeless
Arnold
Joe.
Rothstein.
Shoeless Joe Jackson, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was just a couple of years ago.
I'm just glad that the mob is back.
Dude,
The Cosa
mobs-
Nostra, they're involved in
we're
it too.
so
Am I
bad.
saying that right?
dude, if you're
Yeah.
if you're a mobster, this has got to be like the best way to make money.
Is big crime back?
Right?
We got jewel heists. We got mafia. What?
Dude,
The
mafia shit's
documentary on this is gonna just
It's gonna be sick.
incredible.
Mafia shit's so sick.
Yeah.
The
And
Gambino
it's like high-level
family,
people.
the Bonano family,
Bonano
family,
I
and
mean,
the Genovese family.
This is like every casino in the country is gonna have to. Everybody losing money at the tables tonight is gonna be like, you
Dude.
know what? You need to look into this.
Yeah.
If your last name is Gambino, like you got to get your beak wet somehow. You know, it's just in your blood. Like that's a family I would want to be a part of.
I wonder how many actual Gambino people are involved in that family anymore.
There's just one, just
Because like the namesake isn't necessarily the head anymore.
right.
Like Gotti was.
That's why I would want to be
Yeah.
a part of it. It just sounds hard.
you show
know?
up like you're unrelated. You're from like Tempe.
Hey, can I
Your last name
apply?
just happens to be Gambino, and you just go like, "Hey, this is my lot." You show them the license. Like, dude, I'm actually a Gambino. Like, what do I got to do to get in?
Yeah.
here? You got to get a bid.
I want to get my beak wet here.
Yeah, how do you do it?
Yeah.
You got to go. You got to prove yourself.
That's so sick.
Yeah, you should do it.
If Wash Media falls on hard times, I will book a ticket and I'll go talk to the Gambino family.
Is that where you would
Chauncey.
rush?
Yeah, I told you that, dude.
You're
It just
rushing Gambino.
It just sounds the
I'm
hardest.
going Luke Casey family. Personally,
The bootmakers?
there's a Luke Casey family, unrelated
Okay.
to what I know.
I would have thought the same thing.
Yeah.
That's the first thing people think. I think a lot of people are just surprised that like the mob is still around. People out here, like if you're from
You don't
like
hear about
New
it
York,
too much anymore.
Jersey, up there, you know, you hear about it every now and then. But
It's fucking sick, dude.
we were reading a story about old Joe Brooklyn
Yeah.
earlier, unrelated.
Joey Brooks, they called him.
Joe Brooks, yeah, getting popped for some waste management stuff.
What murder?
Best guy around.
What a wild ass story, man.
Yeah, man, it's pretty crazy, and it's a bummer because like night two. So you know, NBA season kicks off with Thunder Rockets double overtime
Yeah.
banger. Last night, Wemby looks like the best player of all time, dropping 40 on my Mavs. It's like terrible. What are we doing? Fire Nico. And then like all the talking points for the your cold pizzas or whatever show. Cold pizza's not around. Hasn't been around for years.
Yeah, that's
That's a 20-year-old show. But it's like they're all coming in and expecting to talk about like, oh man, what a start for the NBA, and it's like, here's this.
we're talking about this for a month.
Hold up.
By the way,
Huge scandal coming out.
Billy Bats and the boys were rigging card games, and Chauncey Billups was involved. Fuck. Now we got to
God.
talk about this. It's crazy.
It's wild, man.
I'm gonna make sure you're not on the take.
I might be.
You're not rigging podcasts, are you?
I wouldn't know how to do that.
You like
No.
people are betting on like over under 60 minutes, and you're just like delaying.
I'm juicing
That
our
would be
numbers.
incredible.
Knowing you, actually, you're like wanting to get out of here. Like,
That's true.
wrap
That
it
is
up.
me.
That's his
typically.
thing.
Yeah.
He's always trying to get out of here.
Yeah.
What else? What else we got to talk about, Dylan? It's a developing story, by the way. We're going to continue to track it. Just want people to know that. Randy, that's part
Chauncey's in big time trouble, man. Feds got him.
that sucks, dude. That's
Yeah.
a Pistons great.
Sure is. Hall of Famer.
That's one of Will's kids. Will's childhood
He's got
heroes.
a kid named Chauncey Billups.
He does. He named his kid Fritz Chauncey Billups DeFreeze. Chauncey DeFreeze is kind of a good name.
KJ's in the chat asking about the NBA Cup standings. I'm really excited for when that happens again.
Man, no one has thought about that in months. Good point though for KJ.
I love the midseason tournament.
Yeah, what does this mean? Are there cup implications?
Who knows?
I'm gonna be rocking Fair Harbor all weekend.
Yeah.
I've got some in my car right now in case I need to change. because Fair Harbor is like the most comfortable. I haven't washed it. I actually just got out of a box that was in our office, and I'm about to be Fair Harbored out. I don't know. I haven't said my weekend in fun yet, but I do have a lot going on.
I have a crew neck from them that I'm just waiting to wear, waiting for this front to move in next week.
The Tailwind crew neck.
Yep.
It's very dope.
The jeans I've been wearing nonstop. Love the jeans.
And we know about your flannel. We get it. Talk about the flannel.
Flannel. I got a flannel. Looks dope. I wore it.
It does look
I
dope.
wore it in here.
You claimed
recently.
it quick. This pod is brought to you by Fair Harbor, makers of the world's most comfortable swimwear. The same comfort that's earned thousands of five-star reviews is built into their super soft apparel, made to be worn hard and broken in by the life you live. And Fair Harbor was founded to protect the places you love. Since launching, this lifestyle brand has repurposed over 37 million plastic bottles into buttery soft essentials made for every day. Join their mission and return the favor to the planet. Dylan talked about the crew necks. I like the crew necks. Everything, the jeans are super, like the buttery soft, that's the best way to describe it. Their jeans are phenomenal. Head to fairharborclothing.com and use code CIRCLING20 for 20% off your full price order. Now through November 15th. Once again, that's Fair Harbor, HARBOR clothing.com for 20% off. And make sure you use our code CIRCLING20 so they know we sent you.
We talk about a weekend. I got to get Taylor out of here.
That was going to be the Weekend and Fun sponsor, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Doesn't
This
matter.
this is still going to be This Weekend in Fun.
Let's talk about it.
Bro, let's go out this weekend. There's a crazy event happening.
I like to turn up.
Bro, there's a crazy event happening.
We had the party and it was lit.
I got yelled at by a prostitute.
Let's just go have fun and let go with it.
Let's
Let's
let the guest start.
Let's let the guest go. Tell us about your weekend before we get out of here.
Man, fly out this afternoon to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Thank God it's actually not that cold this weekend. And yeah, it's ESPNU 7 Central Saturday night. You know, if it's not on your primary screen, I don't know what time the Horns play. So I think they're an afternoon kick, maybe.
I think they are.
All right. So after the Texas game, whatever your night game is, maybe throw us on the second screen. But
Hell
North Dakota
yeah.
State, South Dakota State, the Dakota Marker. It's the best rivalry in FCS. It's one of the best. I mean, College Game Day's been there a bunch over the last, 20 years. But yeah, you know, we don't always, you don't get to pick your games, right? So sometimes these are, you get some that you know aren't going to be competitive and whatever. This is the opposite.
Like
this is a really good
National
game.
champion usually comes out of one of these two teams. Right?
Correct. I don't have the stat memorized. I need to learn it before Saturday.
They just
but
dominate.
the percent, exactly. I mean, since they both joined FCS in 2004, and it's like 75% of the national champions since then have been one of these two teams.
Nuts.
Okay.
All right.
Banger watch. I'll put it on my banger watch list.
Okay.
I will.
If you need to sneak out, feel free to make a quick exit.
We're good.
Okay. I'll go.
Go ahead.
Birthday weekend. Doing a little just night in with Parks and Chelsea tonight. Nothing special.
What's
Tomorrow,
for dinner, though?
I don't know. She hasn't told me yet.
Surprise?
Surprise, yeah.
I like that.
Tomorrow, I might go step out and get a beer with some dudes. Dave can't make it. That's okay.
It's nothing personal.
It's nothing personal, he says. Yeah, might do something. Might do something Friday. Saturday, I'm going down to San Marcos to my sister's house. We're doing a little family birthday celebration down there.
Scouting it out for Tuesday.
Scouting it out for Tuesday.
Go see about that DP shootout.
Gonna
please.
watch some ball.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it, man. Pretty low key.
Randy.
I'll keep it quick. I got not much going on this weekend. I think I'll carve pumpkins on Sunday, but I have issued a take, or at least a prediction in the office that I will have the tree shelf done by Monday. So I'm going to finish it this weekend.
I hadn't thought about that tree shelf in a while.
Yep. So I'm probably going to go home and work on it today, but yeah, it's going to be all finished, and it's going to be a pretty rainy weekend. So I think just stay indoors, maybe watch some Halloween stuff, and just chill and relax.
Okay. I mentioned I'm going to a friend's ranch out in Sonora. So we'll be out West Texas way. And then we got to come back. We got to leave early. We got T-ball game. T-ball's life. T-ball dad shit, Grasshopper's got a big game. Big game. Got to bounce back strong, dude.
Grasshoppers.
That's us.
That's awesome.
Randy, can we close it out? Can you play the Joe Flacco clip? I just want to before I know it won't be news next week, and it's really not news. It's just a funny clip. And I just want to Taylor, you probably
This is so real. I know what this is.
Yeah.
Go sit at a restaurant by myself and realize that, man, that's pretty enjoyable to do.
After there's not too many situations, I tell people all the time. I mean, I used to see guys sitting at a bar by themselves, or just sitting by themselves eating and grabbing a little meal, and I'm like, man, I feel so bad for that guy. Like, you almost want to go join him. And now I realize, like, that dude was in heaven. Go sit at a restaurant.
That's so true.
It's so real, dude.
That happens. If like one of your team members that you're doing a game with comes in late or they leave early, they can get out Saturday night. You just find the best restaurant you can, go to the bar,
awesome.
have dinner. And I agree. When I first started doing this, I was like, man, I hate eating by myself. Whatever. Yeah. Fast forward a few years, I'm like, he nailed it. Yeah. I thought that was 100%. So good.
By the way, he's getting better looking as he gets older.
I was going to say, he's very handsome.
Yeah.
How old is he? 42?
He's in his 40s.
Dude balled out last week. Look at that, dude.
How about that, man?
He could be 38.
It looked fucking great last week, by the way.
I would have said 38.
He's 40 years. So
40.
He looked great last week.
Dude, unbelievable.
He was just putting it on a fucking dime, man.
Makes you wonder, Joe Burrow that good?
What a take.
Yeah, I think he's still pretty
I'm
good.
just saying, it makes you wonder.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, one of my favorite things, going to, like Alyssa really likes Lupe Tortilla. See that one up in Westlake? We'll call on food, and they're notorious like it takes forever. Yeah. So I'll just leave like immediately and just go sit at the bar and just eat chips, salsa, and just. Now that I'm saying it, kind of sounds pathetic. I'll see chips and salsa and drink.
Just like Flacco said, that guy's in,
he's right,
in heaven.
It's so good. I snuck away on a golf trip recently. I got away from the idiots I was with and just went and ate dinner by myself. I was maligned for that, but Flacco, he gets it. He gets it. It's a ball knower move, and definitely do it. Taylor, thank you for joining us. Where can we follow you? Where can we find you?
Hey, T McHargue 16 on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you guys for having me. This has been a ton of fun.
That was awesome.
Would love to do it again.
Yeah.
If you guys get to the bottom of the list on the guest list, let me know.
Man,
I'm always available.
You kind of brought it.
Yeah, Dylan's saying he's not going to bring it, but you did bring it.
I was like, I don't know about this guy.
I owe you golf.
We don't really expect golf.
We're going to play golf.
Okay.
Let's play some golf.
And thank you guys again. This was fun.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
Man.
All right. Have a good week. We'll see y'all for voicemails tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.